Hello, everyone. This week's discussion around the case study into critical thinking, the procrastinators, like me. And it features Ricardo and Tracy. This case study really got me thinking. It was fascinating how different people approach self management and how much it can impact the success in college. But not just college, anything that you're working on, your home life or um, work, or just different projects around the house. So they face they face the tougher self management. The challenge is like for me and who was Ricardo. Um, Tracy struggled with the prioritizing and maybe focusing, but Ricardo seemed more trapped in a cycle of complete avoidance. He waits until like the last minute. He experiences the immune stress, and he still doesn't fully engage with the material. It suggests like a deeper issue, perhaps a fear of failure, or that's actual. It's actually like paralyzing him. Where Tracy's problem seems more like a skill deflect that can be improved on if she like finds the right structures. Where Ricardo's he's likely tied to his like beliefs. So like just imagine Ricardo comes in. He comes into me like for advice. I mean, what would you tell him? So like my first suggestion would be um, break the task down into like smaller, manageable steps. The goal isn't to complete the assignment in one sitting, but to simply just start it. Just reading like the first paragraph and outlining, um, and just give it different steps of how you're going to take measures and complete a project all the way through. Secondly, I suggest that he would learn the challenge of to challenge his own negative self-talk, right? Self-confidence, right? So instead of thinking about it, oh, I'm going to fail at this. He should try. He should try. And I would give this like my best effort to see what happens. The cognitive reconstruction can be incredibly powerful tool. I would point out to him towards some readings on the CBT, the cognitive behavior therapy, perhaps like from the campus psychology department. Um, and lastly, I probably would just like introduce him to concepts of mindfulness and self compassion, challenges, and college is tough, right? So everyone makes mistakes, and that's how you learn. You fail to learn, if that makes sense. If we got everything right all the time, you would never really learn what the heck you're doing, right? So learning to be kind to himself when his when he just like starts to slip up, right? So instead of like beating himself up, you gotta be like crucial for like a breaking the cycle of the procrastination. So mediation or meditation will likely help with this skill, and this goes for anyone. Long as even if it's just a few minutes a day, a little goes farther. Just like fast, like slowest is usually faster. So So like the scenario, it kind of mirrors more closely. I don't know. I'd say I would lean more towards Tracy's approach. I sometimes struggle with prioritizing tasks, especially when like I have multiple deadlines looming. I might get up in the earlier, um, or I get caught up very easily in easier, more enjoyable assignments, right? So I leave them more challenging ones for later. But to combat this, I've been implementing a few strategies. So first, I adopt like a time blocking system, and I'll allocate specific chunks of time to different tasks. So treating those appointments and non-negotiable things. So like it helps visualize the week and ensures that I dedicate time to everything. So not just the things that I want to do, right? So secondly, I've started using a Pomodoro technique. Okay, so it's working in focused burst of like 25 minutes. Okay, and then you take a short break. Excuse me. It'll help maintain the concentration, and it prevents me from getting overwhelmed. So finally, I think this is like the key to any self-management approach. I make sure to build in time for rest and relaxation, right? So if you burn out, I mean, that's a real thing. And if I constantly keep pushing myself without allowing time to recharge, I'm more likely to procrastinate in the long run, right? So it's great to see how these two people react to the pressures that we see in this course. And it remains of all the tools available to us if we apply ourselves, right? So whether it's Ricardo's avoidance or Tracy's her prioritization and her struggles, both scenarios, they both highlight the importance of self-awareness and proactive self-management, but they're both achieving in success in college, right? So, and in life. But thanks for listening. I'm really looking forward to hear what everybody else's thoughts are. This one kind of took a hard one on me. Try to see the different measures on this, so I'm looking forward to see what you guys think. Um, Thank you very much. Have a good one.